Hey friends, hope you had a fantastic weekend. It's a little rainy here, but the sun was out all weekend. Managed to get down to the canal and had a picnic for my boy's birthday. Had a water fight and balloon throwdown yesterday. It was a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good one too. We're gonna do the midday check-in. I'm gonna be doing it for most of the week today. Lori's on a little bit of a vacation, so I'll be doing her pre-game show this week and the midday show on Tuesday and Thursday. So you're gonna be pretty sick of me by the end of everything. Let's get started. May 17th midday show. So SPY is all about the inside bar right now. We have 413.18 support from the low of Friday. Below that, we got a tiny little baby gap at 412.59. That'll close that up if you subscribe to gap theory. Remember, gap theory is really an absence of support that's easy to fall through. So we're not looking for a topside push. There's no energy. There's just no support to stop a drop. Okay, so best thing for the bulls today would be to hold the inside bar, maintain a higher low over 413.18. That gives us something to look forward to tomorrow. We have a possible wedge. We have an overall downtrend. Looking for some clarity, but it is an inside day, so there's not going to be a lot of that clarity going around. I would expect a brief loss of 413.81 and then a bounce and hopefully a trend change toward the end of the day. Overall, I don't think we're going to see a ton of volatility. Just based on the theory that we want that inside day, I'd look for maybe an inside bar bull break on the hourly time frame. But ultimately, I'm not expecting a ton of action as long as we stay above 413.18. 5-minute time frame. Do we have a wedge? Not really. Do we have a resistance line that we can play with? Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be pretty aggressive. Yeah, the chops right through it. So a real lack of follow through on pattern breaks, a lack of follow through on key low of day losses. And so far, maybe a little bit of a double top here in the 5-minute time frame. Just right there. 414.81. Break over top of that. And then we're going to be looking for a slow gradual move to the upside. 413.18. That's what it's all about. QQQ, somewhat similar setup. Lower low without a ton of follow through yet. We had the possibility of an EQ, but that was gone. We're also looking at an inside bar day as the best case scenario. We need to stay over 322.08 to get that done. 5-minute time frame. We would love to see a wedge form up here, but there is also a real lack of clarity on this as well. Come on now. Don't cheap out on your carpet protector chair mat. This thing doesn't have the tiny hooks in the bottom and it migrates, and it's a challenge. One of these days, I'll just get some plywood. If anyone can loan me $1 million, I'll buy a piece of plywood and fix this thing up. Going for $80 a sheet for 1/4 inch. Anyway, QQQ, lack of clarity. What can we do? Well, we can look to our inside bars. Look at that lack of clarity. 50-minute inside reversal, expanding range. Now we've got an inside bar in the hourly that is broken bearish. So if the bulls want to pull things off and change course here, they need to get over top of the 323.68, which is not too dissimilar from the 414.81 double top. So a couple of key levels to watch for in the very, very short term on QQQ and on our buddy SPY. Let's go take a look at XLF. XLF is in a bit of a triple top on the 5-minute time frame. Overall, we have an ascending triangle feel. 5-minute higher lows against a key area resistance. We're looking for another 5-minute higher low, a break over 37.87. If we manage to get that, that may be what SPY needs to get over its 414.81 and not see a big breakout, but just change course. Let's just change course for a little bit for the day. Maintain this inside bar. XLV, 5-minute higher lows, 5-minute lower highs. Looking a little bit EQ-ish. Bulls need to break 123.59 in order to change course. And we got a little area of resistance here. 3 candlesticks have hit 123.52. So we're at that level right now. We'll have to see if we have momentum to get through it. It would be a perfect place for us to see a lower high on the 5-minute time frame. And we just peaked above. Good job, bulls. XBI, overall, we had a 5-minute uptrend. We've just lost our 126.41. So we have a high, low, lower high, lower low, 5-minute downtrend. Looking for a 15-minute higher low. Really, anything over low of day is going to give that to us. These are just 5-minute support levels on the way up. All in all, not a very jazzy day. NASDAQ had a beautiful 15-minute EQ or ascending wedge that broke bearish, and we're still inside this extended hourly range for our SPY. Where was that 15-minute time frame? Yeah, there we are. So we're holding so far. I don't want to say so good, but we're holding. Okay, let's try to be a little optimistic. Best case scenario for the bulls is to hold this, get back inside this range, and keep it a 4-hour bull flag with a big expanding range. Let's see if we can hold on to the 15-minute levels. It's a must-do at this point. We go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin lost its little uptrend here. We wanted to see an hourly higher low. Didn't see it. So bears are back in control. Support 42,147. 5-minute time frame, just grinding. Lower highs, lower lows. Bears in control. 5-minute oversold. Not really expecting much follow through here. Let's go see what the Ethereum bulls are up to. FUSD. Just got my old keyboard back. It's a wireless keyboard. It kept having a lag when I typed something and it would just not enter on the screen for 10 seconds. Oh, the technology rage, my friends. Okay, so Ethereum is still looking for a hourly higher low over 3,119 must hold level. Of course, we expect continuation. On the upside, based on the distance, yeah, there's that 5-minute oversold. We want to see, at a minimum, of course, we need to see a 5-minute trend change here. Bulls not really showing up too much on Ethereum. Yeah, we got ourselves a pretty established hourly downtrend at this point. So the bulls have a lot of work to do and a lot of proving to do to regain some confidence. And the longer they take, the more work they're going to have to do to regain that confidence. So consolidation is certainly underway. Nothing is working for you guys. I think I've done something wrong.